Good morning, everyone. Welcome to IBS IS Academy. I'm Ashok, Master's graduate from IIT Kharagpur. I have been training UPSC aspirants since the past 6 years, and I'm also an author. I have authored books on science and technology and environment and ecology for UPSC and other competitive examinations. So, in today we are going to discuss about ISRO developing an SSLV with private participation. So, we're going to discuss about SSLV, Small Satellite Launch Vehicle, right? And why ISRO has been developing it, what are the advantages, and what about the other launch vehicles which we have, right? So the first, so why it has been the news? So we are trying to develop SSLV. So when you're talking about launch vehicle, right? So the launch vehicle is the machine that actually carrying the satellites or a specific payload into the space, right? These are called launch vehicles. And the very first launch vehicle which we developed is SLV, small satellite launch vehicle, and which was augmented with the strap-on boosters. We call it augmented satellite launch vehicles. And then the working horse of ISRO, which is called PSLV, Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, and finally GSLV, Geosynchronous Satellite Launch Vehicle. And this we have another variant, GSLV Mark 3, GSLV Mark 3, which is capable of carrying humans into the space, right? Which is specifically designed for the manned missions, GSLV Mark 3. Okay, these are the different launch vehicles. And also we are trying to develop two different launch vehicles, that is RLV-TD as well as SSLV. RLV-TD and SSLV. RLV, reusable launch vehicle technology demonstrator. So Elon Musk has been successful in developing the reusable launch vehicle systems, and also the small satellite launch vehicles, right? The small satellite launch vehicles for launching the payloads of the smaller size. So we'll see this. According to the Union Minister, India Space Research Organization is the process of developing small satellite launch vehicle with private participation. So recently the ISRO has been inviting the private participation in the development of the satellites or the necessary paths to use in the space program. The satellites will be launched after the development of the SSLV. The satellite will be launched in the first quarter of 2022. And the specifications of SSLV: it is a small lift launch vehicle. It is a small lift. The payload capacity is very small. So when it comes to the PSLV, the payload is very large, right? And also for GSLV, so small lift launch vehicle having the payload capacity of 600 kilos only to the low Earth orbit or 300 kgs to the sun synchronous orbit. So which is very little, right? And it it is being developed by ISRO, and SSLV has the capacity to support multiple orbital drop-offs. That means this at a single launch, right? In different orbits, you can launch different payloads. That is what multiple orbital drop-offs. Multiple orbital drop-offs. That means in the different orbits, you can launch different satellites at the same time. So while traveling, it can drop in different locations. And SSLV is being developed with the aim of launching small satellites commercially, because we have the small satellites, mini satellites, and the micro satellites and the nano satellites, right? Small, micro, mini, and nano satellites, so which are of just hardly few kilos, that's all. So we will be able to launch all the satellites without depending upon the PSLV and the GSLV. And this SSLV can be assembled upon the prior recommendation of 24 hours. So before 24 hours, we can actually schedule it, and we can assemble the launch vehicle either horizontally or vertically, right? So this is SSLV, and it is provided with a payload capacity of 500 kilos to orbit about 500 kilometers. And development of SSLV is in the final stages. So immediately after the development, we will go for the three demonstration tests: SSLV D1, D2, and D3. Demonstration 1, demonstration 2, demonstration 3. And the first developmental flight will be scheduled in the first quarter of 2022. Okay. And so in what areas the private sector participation is being encouraged? Private industry is increasing the development of the hardware and the structures of SSLV development, including the solid motor cases, nozzle subsystems, mandrels, industry structures, actuator motors, and fixtures, right? So all these developments are actually taken from the private sector. So initially the ISRO, right, has extended its wing to the private sector because for all the manufacturing purposes, so ISRO can outsource it to the industries, the private industries, whereas R&D can solely be undertaken by ISRO. So entire R&D work can be taken up by the ISRO, and for the manufacturing of the satellites or any parts needed thereof can be given to the private sector, which can actually boost the private sector participation, and also it can progress the ISRO space program. It can actually enhance the ISRO space program further, where ISRO focuses solely on the R&D. So recently a new body has been created, New Space India Limited. New Space India Limited, which is a commercial wing of ISRO. Commercial wing of ISRO, right? So we have another wing and another commercial wing, Antrix International. Antrix International, which is also a commercial wing of ISRO. This is the new body, New Space India Limited, right? It has been incorporated in the March 2019 as a wholly owned government under the Department of Space, under the administrative control of the Department of Space, that is NSIL, right? New Space India Limited. So thank you. So if you have any queries, please put down in the comments below, and please do like, share, subscribe and comment. Thank you.